everyone, welcome to this week's haul, a Homewares haul. One of my favorite sections in which to look is the homeware section. And I'm considering a lot to be in the homewares category. Basically the section of the thrift store that has all of the glassware, the, of course, candles, the vases, the pots and pans, all that stuff. Also some of the linens. I'm including all of that in the homewares category. I do enjoy wandering in that section. Yeah, so this is some stuff I found. I washed this, but I didn't press it, so it's very wrinkly. This is a linen tablecloth, a nice creamy white color. I even like the sound that linen makes. It's like heavy. I folded it widthwise. This is right in the center. The colors are black, mustard yellow, and then cream. The edge is also mustard. The thing about finding linens, of course, at the thrift store is you have to inspect them. And it's hard to do so for something this large in the thrift store. Oftentimes they're there because there's something wrong with them. There's a stain or a hole. A lot of times that can be repaired. Stains are trickier because you just don't know what it is. I think it's the size of a, well, I would say a picnic table, but like a standard dining room rectangular table. I don't know what size that is, but that's what this seems to be. It's very large. Linen tablecloths are just so nice to have. It really just amps up a table. These I pulled out of storage because I realized I had not shown you. I do have a storage unit. I like thrifting, so even if I don't have an immediate purpose for things, if I see something that I really like, and you know, all conditions are right, it's within my budget, I really do like it, I will buy it. In my storage unit, I have a lot of vintage stuff that I have put away for another day. I stored it with the original tag because I remember thinking it was so cheap. This is gold colored cutlery and it has a bamboo pattern. There are quite a few of each and they're individually wrapped. I wanted cutlery that was either brass or gold, and I wanted it to have a bamboo pattern. This fit that description. I also got it because it was only $2.99. This I remember I found on the wall of treasures in the cutlery section. I will continue to collect trays because I find really interesting ones. I found two of these. They are plastic, same pattern, just different sizes. This reminds me of the Soleado French fabric, that the block printed fabric. They make fabrics, they make purses, they make all sorts of things. I really like this print. On a separate trip, I found a set of 2 napkins that are the same pattern, but they have the opposite color scheme. The base is this burnt orange and the print is in yellow. I thought that was quite a coincidence. Each person can have a tray with a napkin. There's no mark on the bottom of the trays, but on the tag it says made in France. I have this beautiful silver dish. I think it's a butter dish. It can be used for anything. It's quite heavy, has a lovely pattern. This rope pattern around the edge, and then a little flower on the top here. Oh man, what does that say? Sometimes with the markings on the bottoms, I have to take a picture and then enlarge it to see what it says. I don't know if it's a C or D. It is marked. I think it's probably just silver plated. This was very tarnished when I got it. I shone it up with some barkeeper's friend. I got this at Goodwill. As well as this silver dish, I found this tiny champagne bucket. It's metal. I think it's probably plated silver and something heavy underneath because it's quite heavy. The thing is, I just can't get enough of Lion champagne buckets. I have a mini brass Lion champagne bucket that I use as a planter. Not this size mini, but sort of small, like a small plant. It's not dollhouse size, but it is just so different. The brand is actually Department 56. You know, the brand that makes all of the Christmas villages. So I think this is just going to be a planter, or the world's smallest champagne bucket. And this I got at a Goodwill as well. At this particular thrift store stop, I stopped in, not expecting to find much, but it was a 50% off day, so I thought, I have a donation, I'm gonna stop inside. I found a few little containers. This is the first one. This is the second blue speckled pot that I have found. On the bottom it says ×2 because it also came with a lid, and I think this is just one of those cheese crocks that you can buy with the cheese product. That's what I think this is. More and more I'm finding that I like speckled and marbled prints. This will just serve as another container for something. So. And then I found this. I like the pattern a lot. This looks like a measuring cup. Maybe it was part of a set. This is a handle, and on this side is a spout. It's a blue milk glass. Other than this, I don't think I've ever seen blue milk glass before. This was sitting next to this, which is a different color. This has a very similar pattern. It's also got a handle and a spout. Also looks like milk glass. You can kind of see through it. When I'm working on some sort of craft, oftentimes I need a little cup of water for paint or whatever. This will be perfect so that I can have a cup of water to just add as I need. Now, my friends, it's candle time. I saw these, they were just sitting in the candle section at Goodwill. These were the ones that weren't extremely exciting. They're a brand called Anna Pageant. I feel like these are maybe 14 inches long. At first I didn't care much for this color, but next to it I saw these striped candles. They are lavender and this olive green color. I just love striped candles so much. There were 2 of these and 2 of these. They're from the same company. Each pair was only $1.49. Thank you for joining me on this Homewares haul. This is some of my favorite stuff to find. I hope that you are doing well and have a great weekend. Bye. Take care.